Ties of Kinship 6. I saw a news documentary a while ago, which I wanted to briefly discuss. It reported on the rise of drug trafficking and gangs, especially amongst the Muslim youth. In most cases, the first people that need to take responsibility and prevent this occurring are parents. Unfortunately, many parents point fingers and claim that school teachers, the police or the imams of mosques must keep the youth away from gangs and dealing drugs. Even though they all have a duty, but the primary and biggest duty lies with the parents. Parents must educate their children continuously on the bad effects of gangs and illegal drugs. How it ruins the lives of the people involved and those who are connected to them, such as their families. It is just like the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, advised in a narration found in Sahih Bukhari, number 2101. A bad friend is like a bad smell which infects their friends as well as others. The key to keeping the youth away from gangs is education from parents primarily and then from others, such as siblings and teachers. Parents must question the whereabouts of their children in a gentle way. They must inquire about who they are going out with, where they are going, and about their activities. They should even meet their children's friends to ensure they are suitable for companionship. If their children are in possession of expensive things which the parents did not purchase for them, they must question this. If children are questioned like this from a young age, they will get familiar with it, and not become upset when they are questioned later on in their lives. This is the duty of parents, as indicated by the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, in a narration found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 2928. Unfortunately, some parents believe their duty is only to earn wealth for their children. So they busy themselves with this, and neglect the more important duty of rightly guiding and keeping an active eye on their children. Yes, earning wealth is important, but it cannot take priority over educating one's children on the difference between right and wrong. This news documentary also discussed how some drug dealers fabricate or misinterpret the verses of the Holy Quran and the narrations of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, in order to justify what they do. This is absurd, as Islam clearly prohibits anything which causes harm to oneself and others, such as dealing or taking illegal drugs. They even claim that selling illegal drugs to non-Muslims is acceptable. But this completely challenges the teachings of Islam, as a Muslim must treat everyone with kindness and respect, irrespective of their faith. In fact, one cannot be a true Muslim or a believer until they keep their verbal and physical harm away from a person and their possessions. This is confirmed in a narration found in Sunan an-Nasai, number 4998. If a Muslim does not have permission to disrespect the gods of other religions, how can Islam encourage Muslims to mistreat people from other faiths? Chapter 6 Al-An'am, verse 108.
And do not insult those they invoke other than Allah, lest they insult Allah in enmity without knowledge.
Behaving in this manner was in fact something the previous nations did, and Allah, the Exalted, harshly criticized them over it. Chapter 3 Ali Imran, verse 75.
And among the people of the Scripture is he who, if you entrust him with a great amount of wealth, he will return it to you. And among them is he who, if you entrust him with a single coin, he will not return it to you unless you are constantly standing over him demanding it. That is because they say, there is no blame upon us concerning the unlearned. And they speak untruth about Allah while they know it.
If the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, stressed the good treatment of animals in many narrations, such as the one found in Sahih Bukhari, number 3318, how can Islam give permission to mistreat humans? Educating one's children will prevent them from being duped into believing and acting on evil statements and advice. This education begins at home. Parents must step up and fulfill this duty. Only then does this duty extend to others, such as school teachers. A parent will be exonerated on the Day of Judgment if they fulfill this duty, irrespective of how their child chooses to behave. But if they fail this duty, they will be held accountable in both this world and the next.